Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. Okay. Well, the VODs will always be here, mainly Mandy. Let me get everything right. So here's the story: is I was on time. I mean, I was a little late by my standards, but I was on time to start the stream at a reasonable time, at least. And I went downstairs to scrounge up a little breakfast, and I realized that I had made waffle batter the night before. and so I'm late, but I have waffles, and that's what happened. I also brought my syrup and a plate and a fork and the waffles into my office area. So here we go. They are yeasted waffles, but for the first time ever, I swapped the yeast out for some of my sourdough starter because I found directions on how to do that smart on the internet. So that's where we're at. Let me get the game up. How do I do anything? There we go. Okay. All right. I mean, actually, well, we can leave the game volume as is, but if it needs to be, no, I'm going to drop the game volume just a tweak. Just a tweak. It looks real loud on my side. Fallout fan, thank you for re-upping your subscriptions. I thought so. I came down and I was like, I should really get in for the stream. And then I thought to myself, well, I feel like everyone will understand. So thank you for being such a chill community of people. Let me think about where we were last in this game. We were in Copper. Oh, that's right. We had inhabited the body of a hardy boy. Pardon my etiquette. Oh yeah, is everybody who had Thanksgiving having Thanksgiving leftovers? Here's my story. I bought a pork tenderloin to cook for myself for Thanksgiving Day, and I cooked it, and it was inedible. It was horrible. I took 3 bites. And then for about 2 hours afterwards, I was like, maybe I don't like food anymore. Maybe I just can't eat food anymore. And I'm fine now, obviously, but something was whack with that tenderloin. Okay. So we are currently in Copper Gorge, and we successfully got, no, we have not yet got the rubbing of the Gemstone. What are we doing here? So we beat the weird mini games and got some taffy. Used that taffy to get the tea to the graveyard, and we were able to unlock one of the puzzles in the graveyard, but we didn't have the paper needed to take a rubbing of the gravestone. But we have since gotten that by doing a little backroom job for the weird mascot who runs the gift shop. By sorting taffy for them, we were able to get some wax paper, and then we're here at the diner inhabiting the body of a hardy boy because one of the ancestors of some dude that we need to find comes in here and rambles, and whenever he hears the bell for an order up, he thinks that it's the bell for the mine and starts talking about the old days. So we're exploiting an older man's mental infirmary to he does. I don't reckon he's well spoken though. I'm absolutely gonna slap some pineapple and avocado on this burger for sure. Okay, or some pickled herring. I do love that these are just pictures of fish, right? These are just pictures of fish. Oh, no, I don't want to actually. Got some peppers. Love this pepper motif. No. All right, let's look at the volcano burger. Onions, jalapeno, hot mustard, bacon, cheese. Okay. Okay. Stick a hole. I am curious what do happen if I try to. Uh-oh. I can't undo it. Well, somebody getting a nasty fish burger. I bet these are relatives of one of the developers or writers or something. All right, well, we're making a stanky fish burger. Blah. get some avocado, some pineapple. Maybe no, peanut butter would be terrible. Let's do just a little bit of jelly, though. Oh, yeah, that's a very discreet amount of jelly. And then pickles, do we think? Ketchup? Mectolac's a good question, y'all. Eating, hydrating, medicating. I've got my vitamin D pill that I take over the winter so I don't get so sad in the brain. And I got my coffee, which is a different kind of medication. Can't have fish without ketchup. That's such a great point. That's such a great point. Oh, I love the uzumaki on this. I love the twirl on this ketchup work. Mectel, it works for me. A couple years ago, I was diagnosed. When I went in for my spring checkup, the doctor was like, "Let's take." Oh, there's fire mustard. Let's take some readings about, and let you know it's just a little bit more fish. All right, I think this order's up.
Hey, this isn't what my customer ordered. Come on, you back there in the kitchen, pay attention. Make me another one fast, and do it right this time.
Ooh-wee, that Sally's got some voice on her, doesn't she?
What the fuck does that mean, old timer? She was right. I made a whack-ass burger. Anyway, I went to my checkup, and the doctor was like, "Let's run all your numbers." And she was like, "Wow, you're really vitamin D deficient." So I started taking vitamin D over the winter to help my brain level out a little bit, and it does seem to help. It's just one of those things where it's like my body doesn't process it enough in the winter, so it's fine. Is it a normal blood test, or do you have to get a special one? Mectel, that's a good question. I don't know the answer to. I just sort of gave them my blood. Yeah, vitamin D deficiency is really common. Exactly. It's really common, and it can have a pretty surprising effect on your mood and stuff. So, I mean, here's the thing: is like you can get just a small bottle of vitamin D pills from a shop, and maybe try them out for like 2 weeks. And see if that helps. That's not jalapenos. Or I guess are these the jalapenos? Alright, onion jalapeno, hot mustard, bacon cheese. Hot mustard. Bacon. Cheese. Now that's a burger.
So do you know what you want to order yet, Edna?
I'm still looking.
Did I tell you that my granddaddy was the engineer on a private train owned by one of the richest men that ever passed through Copper Gorge? Jake Hurley was his name. Yes, sir, my granddaddy was Jake's private engineer for more than 25 years. Told my daddy that men don't come any crazier than Jake Hurley, or any nicer. Treated my granddaddy real well, and told him stuff. Real important stuff. Stuff he made my granddaddy swear to never ever forget.
Yes.
Stuff that my granddaddy told my daddy, and that my daddy told me. Why don't you get the egg salad, Edna? Eggs are back to being good for you, you know. Seems like just last year all those scientific types were saying your arteries would clog up if you so much as looked at an egg. But nowadays, well, all of a sudden eggs are chock full of vitamins and proteins, and eating them's not only okay, it's what they recommend. They should either make up their minds or keep their mouths shut. Make eating more pleasant, that's for sure.
I guess I had to listen to all of that. Oh, a classic burger. Lettuce, tomato, pickles, mayo ketchup. Let's do the mayo ketchup first. Mayo? Just a real gross splat of mayo. And then lettuce on top of that so it gets all wilted. Tomato right next to the bun. Wait, does this have cheese on it? Pickles. Here is your burger. Okay.
Yes, sir, Jake Hurley told my granddaddy things he never told another living soul. Not even his wife. I tell you about her, Edna?
I don't think so.
Camille was her name. Camille Boulet. That's French, you know. Of course, she died so young that poor Jake didn't have time to tell her anything. According to my granddaddy, one summer day she had a dizzy spell and fell and hit her head. She didn't take well to the heat, see? And sometimes in the summer, when they were going through the desert, why, that train would be just like an oven. Anyway, Granddad said she got right up afterwards and seemed okay. But a couple hours later, Jake found her in her room, dead as a doornail. Now there's another expression that kind of makes you wonder. Dead as a doornail. How can something be dead if it was never alive to begin with? And why a doornail? Why not something else that begins with a D? Like dish rag or dust mop. Dead as a dust mop. That's kind of got a ring to it, don't you think?
I realized we didn't have to sit and listen to this old timer. We could just keep going with the game. But check out this burger. This burger is like the nasty burger I made at Top. The avocado, tomato, fruit jelly, pineapple cheese, mayo. I'm on board with all of this except for the fruit jelly, which feels like a step too far to me.
The way my granddaddy died,
This
that was
place
kind of
only
strange
sells
too.
burgers.
I ever tell you how my granddaddy died?
No, I don't think you did.
My
Everything
daddy, he
minus
came
the
home from
peas.
school one day to find a railroad official telling his mom that Granddad been found dead in Blue Moon Canyon, Nevada. He was in the engine of Jake Hurley's train, just kind of slumped over with his hands still on the throttle. The strange thing is, nobody else was on board the train, yet the door to the engine was locked and barred. It was like Granddad was trying to keep someone out, like he was running from something, like something finally scared him so bad his heart just stopped. Of course, he was in his 60s at the time, and back then that was old. Doesn't seem so old now, does it, Edna? Here I am, pushing 93, and still spry as a spring chicken. Spring chicken! Now where do you suppose that expression came from? Why not spring goose or summer chicken?
Is this right?
Ah, life's just
is
one
horrible.
puzzlement after another, isn't it, Edna?
Hey, look, Mr. Temporary Cook Person. If I served this, my customer would throw a fit.
That's what they
Tell me
asked
what's on that
for.
check, okay?
That cook had better get on the stick, or we're all gonna go
I
deaf out
made
here.
exactly what they asked for. They asked for everything minus the peas. Did I miss something? All right, well, let's do this. So it's all everything except pickles, peanut butter, pineapple, pickled herring. So not this, not this, not this, and not this. That's what I made. What the fuck did I miss out on? Does it matter the order you put them in? I don't think so. I have not been very conscientious about the order. Oh, I know what I forgot. I forgot the bacon. Forgot the fucking bacon. How did the person know? How did the person sort through all of this sick mess that I put on this burger to identify that I didn't put bacon on? Alright, is that everything? Did I put jalapenos on? I did. Yeah, okay, I think that's everything.
I ever tell you about the
There we
mine
go.
my granddaddy said Jake Hurley found?
They always
Found
know.
a mine?
A couple years before he died, Granddad told my daddy that Jake found a vein in the mountains somewhere
Chef's
and was
choice.
mining it all by himself, so no one would steal it out from under him. He wouldn't even tell Granddad where the mine was. What he'd do is have Granddad drive the train real slow so he could jump off without Granddad seeing him. Then Granddad would pick him up at a prearranged spot a few days later. Oh, they didn't call him Crazy Jake Hurley for nothing. Speaking of crazy, you see how much Abner's charging for a haircut at that shop of his now? $20! But what's even crazier is people are actually paying him that. I told him the only way I'd pay him $20 would be if I came in with hair down to my knees. He just laughed and said I was a crazy one. $20 for a haircut? What is this world coming to?
I think that's good. Is there anything else? Is there anything else this burger needs, do you think? I really appreciate like how actually three-dimensional this pile of herrings does look. You think pineapple? Okay. Yeah, I think we could put yeah, that would really balance out the fishiness, I think. Yeah. We'll put the... Oh, did that pineapple go on, or... Okay, there we go. And then, yeah, just to kind of smooth that over, I think just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. It's really important to hide the pineapples. But there's people have very, very intense thoughts and beliefs about pineapples, so you've gotta really make sure you cover up any hint of the pineapple. All right, I don't think there is a limit. And then, God, does this need any sauce? I worry about it being a little dry with all the anchovies. Maybe a layer of peanut butter. Does peanut butter make a burger wetter or drier? I feel like peanut butter might be a little bit dry. The herring surprise burger, I like that. Hide the pineapple. Jelly, you think jelly? I think a jelly mayo combo would be really just a little and a little. All right, and that's a perfect burger. Let's just go ahead and ding.
But the craziest thing Jake Hurley ever did was tell Granddad the secret to finding his mine. He made him swear to tell it to my daddy and nobody else. Eventually, my daddy, he told me, and it was so bizarre that I remember it to this day, though I sure don't understand how it'd help anybody find his mine. But since my daddy didn't tell me not to tell anybody, this is what crazy Jake Hurley told Granddad, word for word.
Yes.
The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare.
Okay.
The eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what the foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests at the foot of the mare?
Frank, are you sure that's what he said?
I'm positive.
I'm really amused that Frank transcribed fowl as F-O-W-L, even though we know that he heard this. He didn't read this, he heard it. Clearly that's going to go in the mouth of a chicken, though. And so the fact that he didn't translate it as F-O-U-L is very good. All right. I love this. Yeah, when did people stop hiding information in riddles, you know? I mean, this country has gone pretty wayward, but I feel like that's one of the biggest things that we've really failed on. Is we just tell people things now, and we don't put them in fun old riddles. And this riddle didn't even rhyme. That's how you can tell it's a modern riddle, posing as a riddle from the past.
Do you think he could have been pulling your leg?
Look, this guy was old, okay? I mean, we're talking Jurassic. And guys that old don't joke around. They don't have time to. What you just heard is what I heard.
He was cracking wise
word.
all the time. What are you talking about?
Got anything else?
I almost forgot. You gotta check this out.
It's just an old letter, Frank.
You bet it's an old letter. From Samuel Clemens.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa,
Where'd you get this?
What?
I found it in the caboose.
Apparently, he and Jake were pen pals.
Wish I had a famous writer for a pen pal.
You're Nancy Drew. Just in case you forgot, so.
When Joe gave it to me, I about flipped. I know I should turn it over to Lori, and I will, but it's just so darn cool.
I still don't see what the big deal is. I mean, it's not like it's from Mark Twain or anything.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh.
See you later.
If you need anything, just let us know.
Bad news, Joe is supposed to be the cute one. I can't read it? I assumed I'd be able to pick it up and peep the deets. Oh, that's a shame. All right, well, I can hand it to somebody at least. I can't peep it. Damn. Sorry, I want to make sure I allow everybody who's saying he's dumb. It's just really important. It's important to be accurate. Okay. Yeah, no peep. No peep on this one. But let's go. We got a gravestone we got to go to. Is that through this way? Yes. That's true. It is illegal, even though it's between two dead people and it's been 100,000 years. It's and more than it being illegal, it's just rude just to read somebody's mail, you know? Okay.
Maybe making a rubbing would help.
It certainly would, Nancy. Oh, wait, maybe this is the... Okay. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can read the letter. I have to figure out which one of these is a letter. Oh, look at my little hand go. Oh no, the waffles are giving me hiccups. Oh, I have to do one at each side? Okay. Okay. I'll play your little game dance. Okay. The music has gotten intense. Okay. It's the four corners, yeah. These are words that Camille liked a lot, I guess. She's a big fan of Les Mis, which I think is what these are from.
Making a rubbing would help.
Purité.
I need something that'll help me make sense out of all those lines.
Okay.
Wisdom, charity, purity, eternity.
Alright. That sure is a vibe. Now, which one of these is a letter from Mark Twain? Did they keep the letter from Mark Twain? That can't be. So this is the plans, this is the steps, this is the note about lead. Did they keep the note from Mark Twain? Did I just fail to pick it up? Hold on, let's go back. Doot doot. Okay.
Back already?
See you in a bit.
Sounds good.
Did I not pick it up? I mean, I don't see it here. Because this is the letter with all the clues. Damn, did those boys he keeps the note? That sucks. He didn't even know who Samuel Clemens is. No, Joe is the dumb one. Sorry, hold on. Said it was gonna give it to Lori. Oh, that's right. You should give it to us. We're Nancy Drew. If you can't trust Nancy Drew, who can you trust? All right, so I think we can go do that puzzle now. Maybe. I actually don't know how these words translate into numbers. But I'm gonna guess it has something to do... Oh, I know how to figure it out. I've got an idea. I think... I just want to check in and see if this dude is still here so we can't do the piano. He's not! We can do the piano puzzle now! Okay. Well, first I want to check on... I think these words probably correspond to a number on that thing. So we got purity as a harp. You guys are going to have to remember this for me. Purity is a harp. Eternity is a crown. Wisdom is an owl. What was it? What was it again? Wisdom, eternity, charity, and purity. Okay. So purity, it's a harp, eternity, a crown, an owl, wisdom, and charity, a dove. So we're looking for the harp, the crown, the owl, and the dove. All right, the harp, the crown, the owl, and the dove. So the numbers are 3, 7, 6, and 9, but probably not in that order. So you just have to mark it down. 3, I guess 3, 6, 7, 9, because we're gonna have to change the order of which these are lined up because it's not. Actually, I might have, hold on, I might have a pick. Hold on. No, those are some nasty shoes. No, we'll use you in a moment though. Was I able to get a pic of the... Oh, I guess I wasn't. Okay. All right. Well, we'll just have to remember. Here, I will take a picture of this. And then the dove. All right. So it's 3, 6, 7, and 9. But let's go ahead and play the piano while we have this window. All right. Where's that? Oh, I took a picture of it. Hold on, let me take a look at the picture I took of this note. Okay. No! I accidentally deleted that picture I just took. Okay. Okay. C, D, E, F, G. I never learned piano, so we're just gonna have to figure this out. Okay. C, D, E, F. Oh, we drew in. Oh, we drawn. Okay. C, D, E, F. G, A, B, C. So G is gonna be... Okay. Is it... I guess it's this one? I don't think that was right. Okay. C is before it. Yeah, the alphabetical thing I vaguely remember from learning music. That was a C instead of the D. Was the rest of it right though? Because that's going to be infuriating. Hold on. Let me look at the note. I missed a G before EE. Okay. It sounds like I fucked it up actually a lot. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Alright. G, A, B, C, C, D, E. It doesn't tell me which C I should be going for, but I guess it's not going to matter. Probably one of these C's is not available. All right. Okay, so this one's G. G, G, E, G, A, G, E, E, D, F, E, D. Oh, it should be this C, right? Because it's lower? Hey!
A spyglass. I'll bet it's the one I need for Jake's projector.
Hey! We're finding all the pieces! Okay. Okay. We're getting so close. Okay. Now let's do the pipes. I think they were back this way. Yeah, a little spy gas for being a little peepster. Okay. So the order of the numbers will go wisdom, charity, eternity, and purity. So wisdom, charity, eternity, and purity. Yes. So, 7. What did I say? Wisdom, charity, purity, eternity. So wisdom. I I should just have written this down. Thank you. Did you mean Viola? Wisdom, charity, eternity, and purity. Okay, yeah. I should have written that down. That would have been the responsible thing to do. And not let my brain just fizzle out trying to think. Oh, I see. Hold on. 7 6 7 9 3 6. Oh, that was not 7936 was not it. And then eternity attacked? Okay. It's not 7936. Who has the brain cell this morning? They need to raise their hand and step forward and help with this. Okay. So the order is wisdom, charity, eternity, and purity. Megdal has it. 7963. Okay. 796. Oh,
More
Megdal,
pipes.
thank God.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, I'm so happy. I love us to see a pipe. I love a pipe. You don't love a pipe, Nancy? I love a pipe. Come on.
That should do it.
That should do it. Pipe. All right. Gosh, there's so much we can do. We can do the wheel now. I think we've opened up all the pipes. Where do we think the ghost guy went, though? Oh, there's nobody up here. Can I look at all this cool stuff on your desk now? Oh, I can kind of. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Carson's carbide. What? I found some coal? Okay. Have I found all the gemstones? I have not found all the gemstones. I have 5 of the 6 gemstones. Okay. Love all this old-timey stuff. Cool canary bird cage. Ah! Ah! Bump. Let me just rob this weird cat statue. Don't mind if I do. Okay. God, that cop was sitting on so many important clues. Let's go and look at the ghost man's equipment too, since he's not there. I didn't even turn to look and see if Lori was still writing, because I just didn't care. Oh God, he's back. Never mind. Let's leave. Let's go and plug some of this stuff in. We can plug so much of it in now. All right. So the pickaxe goes here, and the lantern in this middle section. The lantern and the fuck yeah. Okay. So this, okay. Let me get the right, not this one. This one. Let me see this one. All right. Lantern.
Okay, looks like that goes there.
Yeah.
There's still water in it, which means it must be out of carbide.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta think for that. Ah. All right, and then this go here.
There, it should work now.
Okay. Is that in place? Is that what that should look like? Kind of looks like it's broken. I don't know what it's hovering on. And the music has once again just gotten so ominous. I guess it's right. I guess it's projecting through this lantern. All right, and then the pickaxe goes next to this thing. Hold on. Here. Yes. Yes. Ah.
Oh no. What I need is some duct tape.
Nancy.
I need to fix the handle.
What? Shit. Okay, yeah. I guess I need to fix the handle. Damn, Nancy. Did I pick up duct tape? I certainly haven't. Could Taffy fix it, do you think? Okay, alright. So we've got all of the gems. Thirsty nose. I mean, this has to be Thurston, right? This has to be the order of the gems. Maybe? I have to assume that the thing that Thurston told us is the order, right? But I kind of assumed that there would be like a horse and shit, a chicken, since it all matched with stuff. So I don't know if we know the order that this is supposed to go in yet. I mean, because the did I write it down anywhere? Game? Grandchild, just how he's gonna be. Okay. Four words. Yeah, I figured that out. Yeah, I got the taffy from Fatima. Okay, here it is. It's the very top one. I didn't have to scroll at all. It was just there. The tiger of the eye of the tiger is fixed on a star. Zircon lies in fingers that scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Citrine is what that foul mouth shall keep. Tourmaline is it by a soft arm is ensnared. Peridot rests on the foot of the mare. I mean, clearly this is going... This must be the secret to placing the stones that Jake mentioned in his letter to Ruth. Let's peek at that letter again. Let's see. First, you'll need a map, which you got. To locate the mine, you'll need a projector, which we got. When it comes to placing the stones, you'll need to ask somebody who holds a warm place in my heart. I have stored his name accordingly. Okay. Okay, so this must be the order that these go in. But like, oh, blah? Oh no, do we think this also has to do with the embroidery? I don't remember there being a hand from the deep in that embroidery square. But, There's another puzzle that we can do real quick. And it's this one. We now have enough, we have enough tokens to get to the eagle. Okay. And we're gonna do the eagle first. I'm gonna finish cramming this waffle into my mouth. I'm gonna do this eagle puzzle. And we're gonna open that eagle picture and see what's inside of it. Okay. It's a really good waffle. If you can access waffles in your day-to-day, I highly recommend it. Alright, so we've got to get to the bell. The bell was... I don't remember what any of these were. The bell was like -3 and the eagle was 1? It's like 3 and 1, right? I don't think I took a picture of this on my phone, but I probably should have. I can delete that now. Okay. No, it looks like I did not take a picture. Let's go peek at it real quick, just to save us some time. Alright, so the bell is 12. And the eagle is 2. Alright, so 12 and 2 is what we're looking for. 12 and then 2. And now we have a tenor! This tenor should make things a lot easier. Okay. Oh, man. Hey, it didn't light up. It said it was 12, right? The bell was 12? It said the bell was 12, right? Hold on. Yes, I pulled out my notes. It says the bell is 12. I don't know why it's not lighting up. I don't... No, I don't... I think once the numbers are lit up, you don't have to hit them again. Chad, thank you for re-upping with Prime. I don't know why it's not lighting up, though. See? Like, what the fuck? Wait. But I don't think that worked. Wait, did that work? I think you have to get both of them in order for this to function. The bell isn't important. No, the bell is not important. We don't have to do that to unlock anything. But I think you have to get both of them. Like, I think that's the puzzle. Like, when I step away from this and step back. Oh, no, it is lit up. Okay. I guess that's fine then. Let's go check the puzzle. How silly. How silly. Why was I making it harder? Okay. I noticed that the bell doesn't have a bar above it. Like, it's clear that you didn't need to solve it, but I thought we had... For some reason, I thought we had gotten the eagle to 2. Maybe we got it to -2 and it didn't light up? Or maybe I just hadn't gotten it right.
And naturally, we have still more pipes.
Puzzle! Oh, this is a tricky one, though. Okay, well, it can't be that direction. It can really only be this direction. Okay. Why is there a pipe puzzle behind... Why is there a pipe puzzle behind this eagle picture? Hey! That's why Nancy's my hero. Okay.
There, that looks right.
Easy. Simple. Easy, simple baby stuff. Alright, so that probably is the last pipe puzzle. And we can hypothetically spin this. Where do I keep my pipe puzzles? In the walls. Where the pipes belong. Please don't rearrange them. Yeah, Nancy should actually be a certified plumber before she actually attempts any of these pipe puzzles, but there you go. Alright, let's do Secret of the Old Clock. Is that one of the other Nancy Drew games? Because I've been loving this one. I think I do want to play more of these probably on stream. Okay. Oh! It's a horse hoof. And it's a starfish. It's the hand from a deep. That looks like nothing to me. A wing? Okay, it's a bird beak, aka a foul mouth. Alright, hold on. God, I appreciate how many puzzles in this game are like 3-tier puzzles, where it's not like you get the numbers and you put the numbers in. It's like you get you get some animals, and those animals correspond to a color, and those colors correspond to a gem. Like, it's that kind of thing. I think that's really interesting. Okay. So the tiger eye star. I mean, there's a starfish. Zircon lies in fingers, that's scar. Zircon fingers, that's scar. Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. I think amethyst goes with the starfish. That's my guess for what a hand from the deep looks like. But I guess we'll spin and look at all of these. Citrine, bird mouth. Citrine. Tourmaline, by a soft arm is ensnared. Soft arm. Peridot. Okay, and Peridot goes into hoof. Alright. I've just got to remember which of these is which. So this one's definitely Peridot. So let's go ahead and plug that in to the horse hoof. Alright. Bing! Now let me be there. Yeah, okay. And this one's tourmaline. So's in the soft arm. Alright, so we got a wing. My guess is the wing is the soft arm embrace. That one's definitely a foul mouth. And that's a citrine. I think this one is the citrine. This one's definitely tiger eye. We're gonna have to go back and look at that gem book again. I'm sorry. Oh! Okay, this is probably the hand that reached from the deep. Well, wait a minute. Wait. Okay, well, so that's the horse hoof. What the fuck did I put the other one in? No. This one. Oh, that's a talon. I missed the talon parts. Okay, hold on. Yeah. Okay. Clunk. Okay. So okay, so the citrine definitely going in the mouth. We're gonna go look at that gem book again. Where are all of the 8 other detectives on this boat right now? That's my question. I mean, there he is. I guess question asked and answered. But also, fuck that guy. What is anybody else doing to help me? Alright, so amethyst is that purple one. Tiger eye, clearly. Okay, citrine is the really, really bright one. golden. Alright. And so the tourmaline we know. The zircon is more yellow. I feel like it's going to make me want to read. It's going to have to make me read to figure out the difference between the zircon and the citrine. I mean, this one is more like speckled. And the peridot we got on lock. Okay, yeah, the zircon is reddish brown, yellow or colorless. Okay. All right, okay. All right, my guess is we have to figure this one out. And then we'll try to activate it and it'll be like, it needs more steam pressure. And then since we have solved all of the pipe puzzles, then we'll be able to activate it. Okay. So let's find bird mouth. So I'm pretty certain about that one. Alright, that's a bird mouth for sure. And it gets the citrine, which I think is this one. Alright. So that's 2. The tiger eye goes in the star, and that has to be the starfish, right? Yeah, okay. Put that tiger eye there. Plunk. Alright, so the other ones we have left. The fingers that scar. I have to think that's the talons. Floats in a hand from the deep. I think that one's probably... That one's probably the squid. And then the soft arm for the mare. Soft by a soft arm is ensnared. I'm guessing this is the soft arm. And then these are the fingers that scar.
Nothing happened. The jewels must not be in the right place.
Okay. Maybe a tentacle is a soft arm? Yeah. Well, but in which case, Amethyst floats in a hand from the deep. Like, I think hand in the deep, it could be the tentacle or the starfish, but the starfish has got to be the eye of the tiger, right? So that has to be the hand that floats from the deep. Soft arm is ensnared. Yeah, I guess tourmaline, that could be the, yeah. But then floats in a hand from the deep. What could that be? The fin? Oh, it's a fin. Oh. You know, that makes sense. Kind of. I thought it was a wing. Doesn't this look like a wing to anybody else? Tell me I'm not mad. Floats in a hand from the deep. All right, so the amethyst goes here. Oh God, I've gotten all turned around now. Hold on. So the fingers that scar. Okay, this is probably still zircon. Alright, and this is the one that needs amethyst. That one's still good. Alright. And so we think the soft arm is ensnared. Okay. Eh?
Whoa, looks like I did something right.
Okay. All right, so I think we've got all the pieces. Yeah, we got the thing. Oh, we need duct tape. Shit. Fuck. We're gonna find fucking duct tape. Okay, so we need duct tape, and I assume we need to power the thing up. But then I think we'll be able to do it. Where do you reckon I can find duct tape? If you actually know, don't tell me, but... Oh,
do you know if there's any duct tape around here?
Duct tape? Duct tape. Nope, afraid not. Sorry.
I hear Tino took you and John on a trek to Jake's mine.
Jake's mine, my eye. We went tramping through the snow, lugging all this equipment John insisted on bringing, and where do we end up? At this teeny tiny, half-rotten, tumble-down outhouse.
He led you to an outhouse?
Well, he said it was the opening to a mine shaft, but then John said if it was, shouldn't the hole be going into the mountain instead of just down? So they stood there arguing until Tino finally grabbed a shovel, went inside, and started digging. What he found was definitely not gold.
That's pretty funny.
Did he apologize?
Of course not. If he didn't have such nice eyes, the man would be a total zero.
Ditch him.
We'll talk some more later.
I'll be waiting.
Okay. Let's just ask around. One of these people, probably a hardy boy, is going to have some duct tape. Or they'll have a line on where we can get some duct tape.
What's going on?
So, how did your expedition to Jake's mine turn out?
Well, as you may or may not have heard, I didn't find the mine. But at least now I know where it isn't, which is just as good as knowing where it is. Sorta.
Do you by any chance have any duct tape?
Duct tape? Sure don't. But there was this one case at work where duct
God.
tape came
No,
in real
thank
handy.
you. Stop.
See, I
don't
just
wanna hear
collared
anything
this.
You have to
I'm
say.
kind of in a hurry, Mr. Balducci.
Oh.
Maybe some other time.
No other time. Nancy, you don't have to cushion this terrible man's terrible ego. I'm gonna stop you right there, and I'm never gonna let you start again. Please don't tell me this story. You know, we haven't solved this puzzle yet either. I mean, it's not a puzzle, it's a key, but we haven't gotten a key to that either. Just reiterating that for my mental notes.
What's up?
Would you by any chance have any duct tape?
Got some right there in my gearbox. That's the good news. The bad news is I can't open the box.
Why the fuck
It's
not?
an antique lockbox that I found in this abandoned monastery I scoped out on my show last year. You can open it with either the key, which I just discovered I forgot to bring with me, or the combination, which you're supposed to be able to figure out just by looking at the box. Fortunately, I didn't put anything critical in there.
Except
I've never
for the
tried to
duct
open it
tape
without
I
the
need.
key, but if you want that duct tape, go ahead and give it a shot.
Thanks, I think I will.
If you get it open, the duct tape's all yours.
I mean, it
I
better
bet the
fucking
animals
be.
should start from the left shore.
Okay. So we've got a peacock. So the peacock is getting et by, I guess, the lion, and the lion's getting et by the wolf. Is that what we're seeing? Yeah, it's the fox chicken grain puzzle. It's this puzzle. God, all right. Let me just sneeze real quick and we'll do this puzzle. Oh. Gold star, I'm telling you, every puzzle game should have one button. Every puzzle game should come with a button that's just an emergency. It's an emergency out button, and it just lets you destroy any puzzle you're working on. Okay, so I think it's wolf, lion, peacock. So they all need to start here. How do I move? Oh, okay, I have to press them in order. Okay. So, gotta take them. So we start here, and then we've got to take the middle one first. And put them on the shore. And then we've got to go back. I wish I could organize these. This is a visual mess for my eyes. All right, so we abandon the lion. And then we go back. Yeah, we go back and get the wolf. And then we exchange the wolf for the lion. And then the lion for the peacock. And then that, and then there. Is that not it? Did I not press this one? I think I missed this one. Okay. The visual, I don't know why. They're just the visuals on this one are just like, why? Okay, so we have the three of them. We take this one. We abandon it on the shore. We go back and get the wolf. And then exchange them. And then we exchange those. And then that, and then that, and then that. Okay. Darian, thank you for the Prime subscribe. Phew, boy. And Helicross, thank you for re-upping. Okay. Okay. All right. So yeah, literally just the duct tape in it. Again, I don't hate it when games like these are like, we're a puzzle game, so I don't know what you want from us.
Good as new.
I don't know what you expect. Gavoni, thank you for the Prime subscribe. Yeah. Bless them for just being like, it's
Nothing
not gonna
happened.
work. Yes, okay.
This contraption is obviously powered by something.
Steam!
But what?
It's steam, Nancy. Nancy, come with me. We finally get to turn that thing that killed us earlier. I'm kind of saddened that there hasn't been any other deaths. I'm surprised and saddened that there haven't been any other Nancy deaths. Yes, check out the Steam sale, exactly. I love that at the last minute they added the Samuel Clemens letter, but I don't think it has
Sounds
anything
like steam
to do.
from the engine is moving through those pipes now.
And it's not gonna blow me up. We did it. All right. I feel like we're narrowing in on finding this fucking mine, and that's really exciting to me. We're gonna be rich. Nancy Drew can retire. This is how Nancy Drew becomes Phryne Finger. This is the one. She's gonna discover the mine and become ultra rich. Mozart Goats, thank you for re-upping your subscription, tipping us over in that exciting. Did I miss anything? No. Did I miss a Shrek apologist? Major drop of. It's so hard to tell because I can't easily navigate. If I did Shrek apologist, I'm sorry. Okay. All right.
And we have liftoff.
What is happening? cool. Yeah, I think that is a scam. I'm gonna let this animation play out first. Scorn-esque. It's so cool though. Brimstone Canyon.
That's where Jake's mine is. Brimstone Canyon.
We did it.
Don't you look all excited. What's up?
All right, hold on. Gotta do some back-end tinkering. My apologies. Oh, man. That was so thrilling. I can't believe how thrilling that was. That was such excellent payoff to that whole stretch. Let's see. Okay. Sorry about that. Coming back now. Okay.
I think I know where Jake's mine is. Tell the engineer to head for a place in Nevada called Brimstone Canyon.
Way to go. I knew you could do it, Francie.
Not Francie, Nancy.
Here's the deal. When we get there, I'm going to make sure that you get to be the first one to check out the mine. I'll call everyone together in the dining car, and while we're in there, you slip off the train. Will 10 minutes be enough of a head start?
That rules.
That'd be great.
Think of it as your reward. Of course, anything you find in the mine is, well, mine. So if I find out that you've taken something without telling me,
I don't think
let's
so.
just say things could get ugly.
I don't think... Wait, why does she think it's her mine?
I wouldn't get your hopes up too high. The mine might be totally worthless, you know.
I know, but
Also,
I
you're
have the
already
feeling
wealthy.
that thanks to you, we are about to discover something huge. Great job, Amy.
Well,
Thank you.
maybe not. Maybe... maybe I don't find nothing in these canyons. Anna... I do like Nancine as a name, actually. Nancine. Let me just wander into the desert.
Sounds like the train's leaving. Where's it going?
What?
Well, Frank and Joe will make sure it comes back for me. I hope.
I don't trust those hardy nerds. Nancy, cover your ears.
Whoa!
Oh, great. How... Okay.
Oh, right. This is the entrance to Jake's mine. Whoa, what's going on here? Jake's color wheel seems to be pointing toward purple. Wow, glowing lizards. Cool. But weird.
Ah!
Now it's pointing toward yellow. Wonder what that's doing there.
Oh, it's a fish. You should not go spelunking without proper equipment. Look at all these fucking lizards. I'm gonna get lost and die in here. Okay, so the entrance Alright, so this is the entrance, and the entrance, it looks like it was headed towards purple. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to follow the lizards? Is that what I'm doing here?
Now it's pointing toward purple. Another symbol.
This is so unsafe, Nancy. I should get in there though, huh? I think a lizard-based navigation system is a bad idea. I think that's probably not a good, safe way of navigating a mine. Okay, it said this said up or down. And I'm supposed to head towards purple.
Now it's pointing toward purple.
But I don't know, I don't think this... I think down? Is that a sound of a lizard? Bye! 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 Alright. Oh, kinda... Okay, so I'm supposed to head towards... orange, and that is orange. Oh god. Oh god. I'm gonna get turned around so quickly. On account of the actual navigation is not ideal. Oh, I'm already lost. Fuck. Okay. So this seems to imply either a snake or a windy way. But if I'm supposed to go towards orange, I think I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Towards red. This says towards yellow. Okay, towards yellow. This is no way to build a mine. Oh god, I think I'm lost. Okay. So I came through here. But I don't see... It looks like the way is caved through. Hold on, oh god. It's just so easy to get turned around. Okay. Well, green lizard? Weird. Am I not supposed to engage with this thing? Really, really ominous sound effect of things falling. I guess I'm not supposed to engage with this cool mine tunnel. Or this mine cart. I would really like to ride the mine cart. Mine carts are the funiculars of the underworld. Alright. Supposed to do some sort of J.
Uh-oh. There's some kind of chamber on the other side of those poles. But if I move the wrong one, the ceiling will collapse. Jake was too meticulous not to have left a clue somewhere as to how you're supposed to move them.
Penny, help! So we saw one of these and we saw one of these. We saw this one. So we saw this one first. This was in the water. So we saw this one, and then we saw this one, and then we saw this one. Did we? And we saw a weird snake one. But I don't see a weird snake one here. Just real quick. Just real quick. Just real quick. Gonna go ahead and hit that old Saverino. You're right. Jag, you're so right. This is the hand, the monkey's paw curling into a fist. Time to die. Okay. So I mean, if we pull them in the order, this is no way to build a mine. If we pull them in order, it would be this one, and this one. Assuming we saw all of the signs that we were supposed to see. If you feel you have to guess, you don't have all the information yet. Unfortunately, I am just going to go for it.
I've seen that symbol before.
You certainly have.
Nuts.
Oh, no! That was so sudden. How bad do we feel for Nancy Drew for her last words being, "Aw, nuts"?
I've seen that symbol before. I think I made a boo-boo.
Oh, not the... Okay. Nancy, have a little dignity. Have a little grace in your death scenes. Stop saying oopsie, whoa. Oh, Jesus God. Okay, alright, well I guess let's just keep exploring. Can I not get up there? This feels like something I should be able to interact with, but I certainly can't. What about you? Can I get up in you? Okay, alright. I guess let's just wander a little bit. I think that's a smart thing to do in a mine. This says go towards red, but look at this fun little tunnel. Ooh! Okay, great. Oh, cool. Okay. I think that means I went the wrong way, and it's making me... Can I go? I can only go up. Okay. It didn't it look like a saguaro? I couldn't tell if that was a natural fixture or what. Okay, can I keep going up? So I think that was the level I got off on. So if I go up one more, it should take us to the area we entered at. And if I go up one more... Oh, I can't. Okay. Maybe I'm supposed to... I wonder if I'm supposed to not remove any of the ones I recognize. And maybe that's why when I clicked on it, Nancy was like, I've seen that before. I've seen that very log propping up some stones that prevented me from being crushed. Ooh.
Whoa!
I can't get through here.
Damn, Nance. Oh, I wonder if my cell phone works. Hold on. Let's call our friends. No. I can't make calls here? Is it because I'm deep underground in a mine? Alright, so there's the entrance. Okay. And let's go. Okay. So that was the wrong way. So I was supposed to follow the lizards. I'm just gonna keep going. Alright, we went that wrong way. And keep going the wrong way. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Jake must have made those symbols.
Whoa.
The question is, why?
Okay. Wait. Okay. All right. We did it. We found the key. Cause look at that saguaro and fish and the snake one. Okay. Okay. So 1, the saguaro. 2 is the fire. 3 is the snick. 4 is a key or a railway crossing. Because we did cross over a railway. That kind of looks like that. Railway / key. 5 is fish. And 6 is bat. Ooh, I don't think we've discovered the bat one yet. Okay, so okay. So, does this... I guess this is the campfire. This must be the fire one, which is number 2. So, I'm going to do this little umbrella. And we can backtrack and go to the... I think I remember the one that the fish is, but we should just check. No. I know that's a trap. Pool of water. Oh, okay. I want to go back the way I came. That way. Yes, okay. So the fish. Okay. Alright, okay. It was a saguaro. Yes, exactly, Helicross. We were 100%. 100%. Alright, we'll go red, we'll go yellow. This will take us down. And let's just go all the way to the bottom and check out what symbol was by that saguaro. Actually, I remember it was the one that looked like, katakana. Unfortunately, I don't remember which katakana, because I'm not very good at my katakana. But this is the snake way. I don't see... This looks like it might be a... Okay. Oh god, I got turned around. Okay, so the railway crossing... But I don't see... I don't see anything. I think back this way is where the puzzle is, so let's not backtrack quite yet. I feel like my... Oh, okay, no, it's just hovering over the... the OST slaps. I bet it's mostly like... just like rights free or generic music, but honestly they did good. Ooh. Alright, that looks like a rocking horse. Are we in Snake Way? Could we be in Snake Way right now? Oh yeah! I see the little snake icon. Alright, let me double check that. Yeah, I see Snake Way, I see a rocking horse, I'm committing it to the paper. And that's how you know it's totally sacred. Alright, so we need the railway or the key icon and the bat. Gosh, I guess keep your eye open for bats? Or bat symbols? We could also guess, but I think probably they're not going to want us to guess on account of guessing will will kill us. Magdil, your skills finally coming to use. I mean, so this is here, but it doesn't seem attached to anything. So I don't know what that one would be. I don't see any bats. I feel like maybe that one's a false clue. But it won't let me go up along any of these. So let's just keep wandering. Whee!
Oh, man.
Alright. Yeah, there's the saguaro. There's the katakana. That will bring the... Okay, I guess that's everything that's down here. Alright. Alright, we'll go back up. The bat is a listening thing? I mean, I do vaguely remember hearing something weird. I mean, maybe that last one is the bat. Maybe that last one is the bat and I just missed the clue. You heard the bat? When did you hear the bat? When did you hear the bat, Mechtel? Your skills, they've never been more important. Okay, Mechtel, that's when I thought I heard it too. There was a symbol by the elevator. Hold on. Well, then that means that last key... Maybe that last key... It's not a very bat-like symbol, if you ask me. Well, then maybe that last one that's by the puzzle is supposed to be the key/railway. I mean, all it's going to cost me is my life, so let's go do it. I mean, that's it. That's the sound. That's the bat. Right? That's a bat sound. Right? But I didn't see anything. It got so quiet in the game. Is this the bat signal? Is that the bat signal? Yeah, that also sounded batty, right? Alright, well. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna save, and then we're just gonna go for it. Okay, so this is the first
I've seen that symbol before. Okay, so far so good.
So far so good. And then snick. Now this is a question mark because this one is the railway/key, which could be this one, which was kind of near it, or it could be this one. I think we're gonna pull this one and just see.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Oh no.
I've seen that symbol before. Okay, so far so good.
All right, so it could it could be this one because this one was near. So it was near the railway crossing. I think maybe we just haven't found the railway/key one yet. Oh! Never mind. We nailed it. And so this one should be the last
I should be able to get through there now.
Hey! Hey! All right. This is safe now. Oh. Oh, that's a shame.
Jake Hurley, I presume?
Well, let's rob his corpse.
Camille. It figures he'd be carrying a picture of her. There's something underneath it.
Oh, it was a boulder that was hung up by a rope. Okay, thanks, Spoonful. That's a good read on that.
Looks like a letter. April 14th, 1865.
From the president. Believe me, Jake, my boy, I can think of nothing more pleasant than touring the West aboard your private train. But much as I would like to accept your invitation, the duties and responsibilities of my office forbid it. I cannot leave Washington until this terrible war's over. Is this from Lincoln? And the states are united once more.
Your humble friend, Abe.
Fuck off. I would scarcely leave my office at all these days if it were not for Mary. Tonight, at her insistence, I will be accompanying her to the Ford Theater to see... No! To see a comedy called Our American Cousin. Have you seen it? Mary assures me that I'll enjoy it despite the fact that for some strange reason I've never felt at ease at the theater. Perhaps tonight will be different. No! No! Write to me soon. Your missus will never fail to boost my spirits. No! Why? Between this and the weird Samuel Clemens letter right at the end here, I can't help but feel like somebody higher up in this company was like, we need to make this more relevant, or we need to inject a little bit more education or something in here. Because the Samuel Clemens note, I never talked to Lori afterwards, so maybe that would have gotten us some more information, but it wasn't part of a puzzle, and I don't think this is going to be part of a puzzle.
Gosh. This is from Abraham Lincoln, and April 14th is the day he was assassinated. This letter must be worth a fortune.
That's just what I thought, too. See, what I didn't tell you when I gave you that letter Jake wrote to Ruth is that I also found his diary, which is how I found out he'd gotten to be friends with President Lincoln, and that he'd gotten a letter from Abe that he knew would be so valuable someday that he always kept it on his person. Can I have it?
Sure.
See, I knew if we could just find Jake's body, we'd find the letter.
What
and
the
you did
fuck?
it, Amy. You did it. I'm going to be famous. Good famous for once.
So you never really cared about finding Jake's mine?
Nah. I mean, it would have been nice if it was filled with gold and silver and stuff, but this is what I was really after.
What?
And you followed me because you didn't trust me?
I trusted you to find it. I just didn't trust you to give it to me. And now that you have, you know, I'd really, really be famous if I could say I found this all by myself.
I'm gonna strangle this person.
But even if I got you
and
to
leave her
lie
body
for
in
me,
this mine.
how do I know you'd keep lying?
Is she gonna try to kill me?
Oh my gosh. What if there was like this cave-in and we were trapped, but I was the only one who made it out?
What?
Excuse me?
Oh my gosh! That way I could not only say that I found the letter, but that I tried to save you. Only you did something stupid, and it was all I could do to save myself. Oh my gosh! I'd make the national news for sure, and people would say I was smart and resourceful and courageous even.
Are you
Lori,
fucking
you can't
kidding
be serious.
me?
That's crazy.
You don't understand. People are finally going to respect me. I have to do this.
Matsaloo,
Sorry.
don't girl boss this. No! No! Are you fucking kidding me?
The opening's blocked. I'm trapped. It'll take forever to dig through those rocks. There's gotta be another way out of here.
What? What? I mean, I'm for sure gonna ride a funicular to get out of here, right?
Maybe
for
I could
sure.
get out of here in this.
By which I mean a minecart, of course. Okay, I mean, let's do it. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh God, this is incredible. Uh-oh. No, I clicked right. Oh, I didn't save, huh? Let's see where this reloads me. Wait, can I just continue? Wait, second chance. Oh, dope. Okay. Woo. Yeah, I hope everybody who voted for this feels like they've gotten their money's worth. This way, okay. Why wouldn't there be a dramatic minecart section? I mean, I hope this lady goes all the way to jail. This fucking rules. God, I want to ride a roller coaster so bad right now. God, this music, really good. Oh, man. This rules. Oh, no! Ah! Yeah, run her down. Run her down. Yes. My letter. Oh, good. I got her all nastied up.
Lori, are you all right?
Nancy, is everything okay?
It is now.
This
As soon
maniac
as
tried
we
to
discovered you
kill
and
me?
Lori weren't on the train, we jumped off and hightailed it back here.
What the heck's going on?
I'm sure Lori will be glad to tell you all about it.
Don't let her.
You, Natalie.
It's
Don't let her-
Nancy. Dear Hannah, some hostess Lori Girard turned out to be. When her father heard that she'd tried to seal me up in that mine, he canceled all her credit cards and said that from now
Send
on,
her to
Lori will have to
prison.
support herself.
She
She
tried
has yet
to
to stop
kill
crying.
you. That's
Tino
not
Baldacci
sufficient
told reporters
punishment.
that he knew what Lori was up to all along and said he let Frank, Joe, and me solve the case so we amateurs could enjoy his limelight. Joe was just about to belt him when a big argument broke out between John Gray and Charlena over whether John had really recorded Camille's ghost. She started calling him a crackpot, and then he started calling her a hack. Then, well, let's just say that soon the press was no longer interested in what Tino had to say. As for Jake Hurley, it turns out that his letter from Abe Lincoln is worth a small fortune. Pretty ironic, huh? Jake spent his whole life searching for gold, when all along he possessed something far more valuable. His uncanny knack for making friends.
Aw.
Love, Nancy.
Aw, that's really nice. That's really nice. I watched The Muppet A Christmas Carol last night, and so I'm feeling sentimental. Hey, sassy detective. That's me! I'm the sassy detective. Congratulations on cracking the case. You've been awarded the title of... I don't get the title of sassy detective? Because that's the title I want. Hanging with the Hardys Award for spending maybe a little too much time with Frank and Joe. Are you kidding me? How could I have spent less time with them? Is this like an alternate ending thing where, like, depending on how I played the game, I would have gotten a different award? Because this is not the award I would like.
Have you ever been to Paris, France? Well, preparez-vous, because that's where my next mystery adventure takes place. I'm going to be the assistant to Minette, a famous fashion designer. I'll be working undercover to find out why she's been acting so peculiar lately. Throwing tantrums, firing people. She's even started wearing a mask for no apparent reason.
Incredible.
Her studio is in this spooky-looking centuries-old moulin. That's French for windmill. Of course, that doesn't have anything to do with her strange behavior. Or does it? Only one way to find out. Help me solve my next case. Danger by design. À la prochaine.
Oh, man. Okay, God. Ooh, boy. I definitely want to play more Nancy Drew games because this slapped incredible. The ghost thing went nowhere. Yeah, no, it was unimportant. I mean, maybe if I had talked to the ghost man more, we would have gotten whatever happened to the ghost. Nothing. I don't know. Nothing, I guess. God, it's so good. Ooh, a Muppet. Hold on, I want to scroll back and look at that. And we also need to vote on the next one. If I go to full screen, are you guys going to be able to see me? Yes. Can you hear me? Yes. Okay, that worked. Huh. Thank God I've preloaded stuff. Okay. You impulse bought all the Muppet holiday makeup from ColourPop. God, that sounds incredible, Emmy. God, that sounds so good. Last like summer, I started knitting a really fancy vintage elaborate Christmas sweater, and I didn't finish it in time, but I did finish it in last spring, and I just remembered that I get to wear that for Christmas this year. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for that. Oh, you guys can't see captions, huh? Hold on. There they are. There they are. Goodness, okay. Let me figure out what the other games on our schedule are, and then we can vote on what we're going to do next. I think the other two are a 2015 Goosebumps game. So we'll see. And then the other one is a classic point and click game from 1997 that I have not confirmed is actually going to function, which I should have done before voting, but we're going to vote anyway. It's called The Last Express. I believe it is based on what am I thinking? What's the word I'm thinking of? This happened the last time I tried to do this too. It's based on Murder on the Orient Express, I believe. You vote more Nancy Drew. That'll have to be in 2023. I think that'll be when we do more Nancy Drew, because actually I loved this and it was great. All right, I'm setting up the... All right, start poll. All right, the poll is up. You can all do it. You just finished your current project during stream. What were you knitting? I'm knitting a different like cardigan, button-up jacket kind of now. And I'm finally making progress. I've never had to rip a project as much as this one. And it's not the pattern itself is not very complicated, but it's pretty stark. And so if I make any amount of mistakes on it, it's very visible. And the pattern's just not very good. The pattern is not very good, so it doesn't function well. Oh, you know, Anxious Topiary, I own Contradiction. And I haven't played it, but I had forgotten about that one. That's a good one that we should definitely play. When I hold the next point and click stream, maybe in like March, we'll play more Nancy Drew and we can play Contradiction. The poll is up. It should be visible. I do have a Ravelry, but I don't really use it. The Ravelry I just keep up to store patterns I want to make. And this pattern, actually, the pattern I'm working on, I did get off Ravelry. Let me find out what it's called. It's like the Sylvie jacket, I believe. Are we gonna have another door buzzer? Close call. Somebody's voting for both of these. I kind of hope so, because that is very, very funny. Let me find this link to this pattern. It's buried deep, because I got this pattern forever ago, and I've just sort of been waiting. But then I went to a store that was having a yarn sale, and I was able to pick up the yarn surprisingly cheap. All right, here's the sweater or the jacket I'm making right now. I think it's really pretty, but as you can see, like the pattern on the back, like there's no hiding it. It's not like a lace. Like in a lace, if you fuck up the pattern, you can sort of it'll still be basically fine. But God, I know, isn't it cute? I really love it. I love bluebells. I love the big old lush sleeve pattern. Oh, I think it looks really cute. And I got like this very nice gray cotton yarn. So it's going to be a little bit stiff. But I think that's going to actually work nicely. I'm making it's going to be it's in a very similar gray pattern. I have a lot of gray clothes, so I thought, why not? But we'll see. But the pattern is not. Ooh, we have a winner. We have a winner. And it is a cotton yarn is great. Yes, I'm excited for that. And it was so cheap. Because it was all on deep discount. So as long as I don't have to get more yarn, I should be good to go. I mean, Goosebumps is handily the winner. This was not a 1 vote difference this time. Goosebumps clearly the winner. Excellent. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the pattern I'm working on. But like the pattern is, I don't think English is the person's native language, and there are some, I think, issues with the translation, and just issues in general with how the pattern is made. The thing I'm running into is that I need to close Nancy Drew. Hold on. Excellent. The issue I'm running into with the pattern is that you have to add increases for like the fitting and also buttonholes it's every 4 centimeters for the buttonholes and every 3.5 centimeters for the increases. And so it's like I keep just knitting and then missing the increase or something, and it keeps catching me up. Okay, let's crack open. We're close enough to the end of the stream that I don't think we're actually going to get far into it. But let's open Goosebumps and just see if it's going to function. Maybe. I mean, this game is from 2015, so it fucking well better. Okay. Alright, it's not the right size. But we're getting there. Okay, there it goes. Okay. Yes, Mactilla, you guys should do that. That sounds awesome. Great. Okay, well, it's tempting to dive into this, but we really... are we in for a scare? We might. We might be. I think this is more goofy than scary. This is based on the books or the movie. The timeline might line it up to be along with the movie. Yeah, Mad Deleu. So I set up a Discord for subscribers to either this Twitch channel or my Patreon. And if you, I added directions on how to connect your Discord or your Twitch account to the Discord if you want to do that. It's in... it's in the about panels below, where literally scroll down from where I'm pointing. You should be able to get in. If you don't want to connect your account or anything like that, just let me know and I will send you a invite to hook you up. I'll just DM you an invite if you need it, if you don't want to hook up. But otherwise, you should just be able to connect or reconnect your Twitch to your Discord, and it'll get you right on in there. Pat is streaming. If I want to raid, I would love to raid Pat. All right, so let's do full screen again. So the next time we meet will be next Tuesday, and we're gonna play Goosebumps by popular demand. I'm pulling up Pat's stream. There we go. Okay. Let me set up this raid. When next we meet, Lance Hart, thank you for re-upping your subscription. It'll be Tuesday. And we're going to be playing Goosebumps, which I don't think is scary. I think it's goofy, but we'll just have to see. Otherwise, have a good rest of your weekend, and I'll see you over on Pat's stream. Bye.